A spot of sun. Denied. Officer Gorin shone a flashlight in his face for 10 minutes. One big...
Alright, this one, another TheVolgun. I think it's TheVolgun, right? I don't know. But, this is SCP-661. Salesman, too good to be true. Yes, this one is safe, I believe. Well, it says safe right there. This one I pick at random. I don't know what this one's about. Nobody suggested this one. I just... Sounds interesting. Excuse me. Alright. Too good to be true. Okay. By TheVolgun. Yep.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. Miller, and the
What's up, Dr.
SCP
Miller?
we're going to be looking at today is SCP-661. Object Class: Safe.
Safe.
Special Containment Procedures.
Standard holding cell.
SCP-661 is confined to a standard holding cell measuring 6 by 8 meters. Standard humanoid containment provision allows SCP-661 access to a bed, toilet, and a sink with a mirror, all of which are currently contained within the holding cell.
This is like
At
a normal
subject's
person
request,
or what?
The room is kept at an average temperature of 20 degrees Celsius. All other requests must be approved by a senior staff member. Guards assigned to SCP-661 must wear ear protection capable of sound neutralization and white noise generation.
Why?
In the past, guards certified by Foundation medical staff as deaf have been permitted contact with SCP-661 without ear protection. However, this practice is now discouraged. Security cameras monitoring SCP-661 should have sound recording functionality disabled. All personnel coming into contact with SCP-661 without ear protection are to be assessed to determine if they have come under the influence of
Why?
his ability.
Does it scream
Where
loud?
uncertainty exists, personnel should be made subject to 24-hour
Does it
quarantine
have like a
before
superpower?
reassessment. The cycle of quarantine and reassessment should continue until assessing staff are satisfied that SCP-661's influence has diminished. Personnel reviewing audio test logs should also be made subject to assessment. SCP-661 is to be fed 3 times per day with food from the canteen, and is to be provided with drinkable liquids 6 times a day.
So far, everything's
Subject
normal.
has expressed a preference
except
for
for the
flavored
earmuffs.
drinks instead of water. Access to these is permitted as a guarantor of good behavior, with the privilege temporarily revoked if SCP-661 causes trouble for Foundation staff.
Okay.
Description: SCP-661 is a Caucasian male of unknown age. Clinical tests have determined him to be overweight and in poor health, although he has no underlying health problems. He is to be provided with an annual physical to monitor his condition.
Okay, why is this guy an SCP?
SCP-661's temperament has been frequently described as abrasive and demanding, while Foundation psychological assessment has determined him to be the possessor of a poor temper, which has increasingly worsened since his containment in...
I mean, he's in jail since 1992. Of course, I think he got the right to be demanding, right?
1992. Testing has determined that
abrasive.
SCP-661's voice has the power to manipulate others into wanting what he tells them to want.
Oh, bro, he got that.
Test subjects have described the effect as feeling like a continuous weak compulsion, which remains as a thought at the back of the mind for up to a week after encountering SCP-661. This compulsion is not powerful enough for the test subject to put himself at undue risk to acquire an item, but when presented with an opportunity, such as passing by a shop selling a desired item, they will unthinkingly seek to obtain it. The effect is strongest for physical objects, but has also been observed to function for abstract concepts. Note that the subject must be able to understand SCP-661's speech in order to be affected by this ability.
Okay, so he has that. What was his name? You know the guy from Jujutsu Kaisen, the one with the voice thing. So he pretty much have that, right? Or like I don't know if you guys watch anime, but instead of he pretty much people pretty much obeys him, right? If they understand what he's saying, like Code Geass, instead of eyes, it's the word he's saying instead, right? Whatever he says go, pretty much, right? That's cool.
SCP-661 was first encountered while working as an advertising or marketing agent in an undisclosed agency, doing vocal work for radio and television advertisements. He became known to the Foundation after becoming notorious for making bets about being able to persuade anyone to do anything. His abnormally high success rate.
Bro, he had this power, but is he aware that he has this power? Because you're telling me he had this power and all he did was that try to persuade people from the or working at the radio station. Bro, this is an OP superpower, bro. I'm assuming he's not aware. Right? Pussy.
In this regard, led to his being placed under surveillance, followed by containment for testing after his powers were recorded by an undercover agent. Next of kin were provided with a simple cover story involving a yachting accident. Addendum 661-1.
Yachting accident, so he's pretty much dead in public.
To the contrary, it has been determined that SCP-661 is perfectly aware of his powers.
Oh, there you go.
It is unlikely that SCP-661 will ever be a direct threat to Foundation personnel. The potential consequences for security...
Bro, he's aware of his power, and that's all he did. That is crazy. But we'll see if he did anything else. Because, bro, if you can convince people, your powers to convince people, or be able to convince people, that's a strong power, bro. That's overpowered. You're overpowered, bro. You can be a lawyer. You can pretty much walk into a bank and convince somebody to take money from them and stuff like that. That is crazy, bro.
Security, should he breach containment and manage to reach civilization, are sufficient that termination is authorized should escape be attempted.
Yeah, he can end the world, bro.
SCP-661 has displayed no unnatural abilities beyond that of his voice, so it is theorized that he can be incapacitated by standard means. Addendum 661.
So except for everything, he's just a normal human, huh?
Test 661-0. D6955 exposed to recording of advertisement for brand food processor, voiced by SCP-661. Result: despite having no previous interest in cookery, D6955 expressed a desire to purchase the food processor. When asked why, he claimed it seemed like a good deal and might make a good present for his mother. Test 661-1. Subject politely asked to demonstrate powers of persuasion. Result: subject claimed to have no knowledge of stated powers and asked for his lawyer. Test 661-2. Subject ordered to demonstrate powers. Result: subject refused and again claimed ignorance of powers.
Okay, he's
when
playing
further
ignorant
pressed,
now.
he told researcher, "You want to not hold me here. You want to not experiment on me." The researcher then requested cessation of the test and suggested the release of SCP-661. He was subsequently reassigned. Test 661-3. D5215 introduced into SCP-661's cell. D5215 has a history of violent crime and was told to get SCP-661 to demonstrate his power.
Bro, during the testing, right? How do you monitor this, right? You know the guy has this superpower, so you can't really hear him. So do you just mute it and watch him? I don't know, bro. It's crazy.
By any means necessary. Result: following an exchange described by researchers as abrasive, D5215 assaulted SCP-661.
Oh.
SCP-661 stated, "You want to not hurt me." D5215 immediately ceased attack and was removed from the cell. Test 661-4. D1709 ordered to attack SCP-661 or face termination.
Alright, now. The SCP organizations pretty much, they're playing with fire here. Like, all this experiment, unnecessary.
Of attack by D1709, SCP-661 stated, "You want not to hurt me." D1709 continued attack.
Okay.
Video and audio logs indicate that D1709 was exhibiting extreme stress and repeatedly apologized to SCP-661 while expressing a desire not to be terminated. SCP-661 then stated, "You want to die," at which point D-1709 ceased his assault and attempted to escape the cell by attacking the guard at the door. He was
So there's like
subsequently
limit
terminated.
to his power.
Test 661, 5. D-3217 ordered to attack SCP-661 or face termination. D-3217 is unable to speak or understand English. Result: SCP-661 attempted use of various phrases to prevent attack but was unsuccessful. Attack lasted 4 minutes before 3217 was restrained, after which SCP-661 was observed to be visibly shaken.
Damn, you guys are just beating this guy, bro.
Notice. Addendum 661, 3. Requests by SCP-661. Let me out. Denied. No, really, let me out. Denied. This isn't funny. Let me out. Denied. I demand to be released. I am a U.S. citizen. You can't do this to me. Denied. 1 box of Havana limited special edition Cuban cigars. $2,012
That
in
is-
USD. Denied.
It went
1
from
box
let me
of
out,
Miami Coast
give me a
cigars,
cigar.
$299 in USD. Denied. 1 box of, quote, generic crap cigars. Denied. 1 pack of cigarettes. Denied. 1 pack of nicotine chews. Approved. Seriously, people, as funny as it is watching him beg, addiction is no small matter. Dr. Rava. A computer with internet access. Denied. A computer. Denied.
Damn, all his
Television with
demands
cable.
getting denied except
Denied.
for that chew.
Television capable of playing digital or analog recordings. Denied. Books written since confinement. Denied. Books published prior to confinement. Approved. Human beings need some entertainment to maintain sanity. Dr. Rava.
Yeah.
CD player. Approved. Since he
You're
can't
like a
read,
console.
at least give him a non-record capable music device. Dr. Rava. Writing utensils and a pad. Denied. Risk of
Can't
attempts
even
to
write.
use power through written materials. Has
Yeah.
not performed as of yet, but still might be within the subject's ability. Dr. Rava.
He can write. He might. Yeah.
There
He
is
might
no
not.
evidence
He might
or
be able
reason
to like
believe
just write it and people reads
SCP-661's
it.
power can extend to written objects. However, this request remains denied for security reasons. Agent O'Brien.
Understandable.
Due to the backlog of requests, Dr. Rava has been forced to ask other personnel to assist him in processing SCP-661's requests. Requests not processed by Dr. Rava. 1 leather jacket. Denied. Subject
Why didn't
placed
you-
into
huh?
restraint jacket instead. Tacos. Denied. Subject
As for a
given
leather
burrito
jacket, they
instead.
put him in a restraint
1
jacket.
CD of The Best of Led Zeppelin. Denied. Subject given a CD of The Monkees. Geez, it absolutely reeks in here. Open a damn window or something. Denied. Officer Gorin passed flatulence in cell instead. A spot of sun. Denied. Officer Gorin shone a flashlight in his face for 10 minutes. 1 Baconator cheeseburger from
That is funny, bro. Like, can I see the sun real quick? Like, give me some sunlight, bro. Just spot some sun. He just spot a flashlight on him. That is hilarious.
Denied. Subject was given 1 soy burger instead. 1 pair of
Bro,
brand sunglasses. Denied. Lights turned off in room. 1 brand soft drink. Denied. Given 1 can of brand soft drink as a suitable replacement. After recovering from concussion, Dr. Rava was reassigned to a non-sentient anomaly. Gentlemen, seriously, as abrasive and rude as SCP-661 is, he is still a sentient anomaly and should be afforded some level of respect. I don't
Yeah.
care what he does. Events like the above will not be tolerated. Dr. Rava. This concludes today's light-hearted lecture.
alright. Dr. J. Miller, thank you. Bro. Look at like his request. That was funny, bro. Like that. He requested for sunlight, you know, just a little bit of sunlight. And somebody just put a flashlight on him for 10 minutes. That was hilarious. But yeah, this guy's pretty much a normal person, except you know, his power to convince people to do something with his voice, using his voice. But yeah, that was SCP-661 by TheVolgun. Salesman, too good to be true. Yeah, that was funny.